Hello and welcome to the Rivals FM YouTube channel. This is the Doncaster Rovers playthrough the Rise to Glory. In this episode we've got a game coming up against Bristol. So before we get into that though, let's have a quick look and see how we've got on since we last had that 7-4 victory. 7-4 victory over Birmingham. Very high scoring game. As you can see, we followed on with another high scoring game itself. Derby. How are Derby doing in the league? So, I mean, we can touch upon first and foremost how we're doing at league actually. We have won promotion after 40 games now. We've got 6 games left, 88 points. We are 13 points, 13 points clear, 13 points clear of Crystal Palace. So I think if we win today's, I think we need to win 2 games, don't we? But yeah, we've definitely got promotion, whether it's first or second place. I can't see us completely collapsing and finishing second, but hey ho. So Derby today, they're 9th, and their form, they've won 1 out of the last 5 games. So they've lost 3 of the last 4 games, but they won the last one, so maybe they're turning the corner there, we don't know yet. Ourselves, we've won 4 out of 5, we've not lost in 5 games, so our form's absolutely fantastic at the minute. So let's have a quick look at that then. So we had the 6-1 victory over Derby, and as you said, their form wasn't particularly great. So I suppose if you're looking at, pre-match, you probably would say we should have won it more than anything, and we did. A convincing victory, 6-1. I mean, you don't tend to necessarily expect another high-scoring game after you just banged 7 in the previous game, do you? So we start off here then. Team's playing really well together. Johan finds ball day to Mandeville, cuts round the defence and into bottom corner. And it's 1-0 at that stage, 20 minutes, so not quite as quick as we have done previously in some games, but hey ho, we'll take it when we can get it. So Johan moves with the ball forward, finds Mandeville, the tackle came in, and I mentioned before, Balday just picked it up there and slid it in, but I mentioned before, that seems to be a bit of an error, doesn't it? A little bit of a bug in the game where a defender will come in, make a slide tackle, and it'll just play a striker clean through. So you can see at this point then, so we're 3-0 up, and this is where they come back 3-1. That's a good finish by Martin. At this point, I'm still pretty convinced that we've been playing well at this stage. They've not looked very threatening in the game, so it did feel like we were comfortably taking control of the game. And Mitchell there with an absolutely fantastic goal. I'm not sure if he's gone for a shot across there, but I don't think he cares. He'll take it, won't he? So at that point, then it's 4-1. Then Mandeville with another fantastic goal there, a fantastic finish by Mandeville to go 5-1 up. 73rd minute, then Mandeville plays it through to Balday, runs through and slots it in. I'd say into corner. It's more centralised at corner, but we'll take it. So Balday's been playing well as well. So then we had a 3-2 victory over Norwich. And we know Norwich, these can be a tricky team. I think they've been a bit hit and miss through season. That's a good patch run and a bad patch run. But we seem to have found our feet here, and I think the strike force must get more comfortable together. Plus, I think Mandeville coming back did help us as well. So they took an early lead here, and I was thinking, are we going to struggle today? Luckily, no. In 26, just under half an hour, he came back. Baldy near post, good save by the keeper, and he just collects it. His first one to react out of the players. The defence one switched onto it. Well, the 83rd minute, Amos crosses ball in. De Silva's there, and it's a good volley. And then we took the lead at that stage. So then we go 3-1 up in 88th. Long ball over top. Baldy finds himself in space at right, crosses it to Wilson. Good touch and a great finish, and I really want to get Wilson. I think next year if we get Wilson, Mandeville and Nikisha, I think we're going to have a fantastic strike force. And they bring another one back. It was set towards the headers, as we've seen, haven't we, in recent games. But at that stage, I think it were too long into the game. I don't think there was any sort of risk of losing it at that stage. As I said, we have been promoted, and the board have set a transfer and wage budget. Now, what do you think? What do you think they're going to be? Do you think they're going to get behind us and give us some decent transfer kitty? Or do you think they're going to be tight and not give us anything? Well, let's have a look. They have given us a lot of money. Now, I were not expecting anywhere near just under £28 million. It's absolutely phenomenal. They've increased the transfer revenue intake to 55% as well. I don't think it's going to matter in the slightest. I don't think we've got anyone that's really worth anything over like about £1 million, with the exception of Mandeville, and we don't want to lose him. The really good thing is we've got a £350,000 wage budget. There is 2 players that came in and said they wanted a wage increase. One of them were definitely warranted it with Clark. He was about £2,000 a week, and he was a backup player, but he has been playing every game for us, really, hasn't he? So he's gone up to about £4,000 to £5,000. I thought, oh, that's fine. And Mandeville comes in, he wants one. He wanted $20,000 a week. I'm like, pfft, good try, mate. I think I ended up signing him up for about $15,000 a week. I think we got him to like a 4-year deal, so it's not bad. So we've really got him in. I think Mandeville's got like a £3.5 million release clause. It's not too bad. Clark's got something like a 450, £500,000. So I don't think anyone will come in for him though. Because at the level we're at, I don't think anyone will be interested. So we've got a lot of room to play with our wage budget, haven't we? Now I think the issue is now we're in this league. I think the wage is going to be a lot higher, aren't they, for demands for it? So that's going to be the issue. I've been having a look at sort of like it was available for transfer as well, and I don't think there's anyone really available just yet. And I think I need to sort out what I'm doing with free transfers as well. So I'm not rushing into it right now because I've got £27 million, and it's going to be megally important for us to absolutely nail it on. If we mess up, it's out of window, isn't it? The other thing is, I think I got the Brexit slightly wrong because I thought I'd have a quick look and see what the rules are in terms of loanee signings because I thought it's a bit more restrictive than it is in the lower leagues. Now, that's when I sort of had a look at the rules and I noticed. Let's first and foremost go on to the loanee signings down here. So we got a maximum of 4 domestic-based players allowed long term. So anyone from England, we can only have 4 at the most. Now, I'm not sure how we had been doing so far. I don't know if we'd stuck to that. I don't think we'd probably have. I think we've got a lot more loanee signings than 4, haven't we? But some of them are not domestic. Like Brigant's not domestic, is it? So I don't know how that counts. When reading this, it appears to me that you can have as many as you want that are foreign based. But you can only have 1 player from any one club. So then I started looking at sort of like the work permit rules, and I think it's a bit confusing. I think these, so that's your loan rules, so they must have to have a work permit for loans, I guess. But I think when you're signing people, I'm not sure how this applies. But when I'm reading this down here, and maybe I'm getting this wrong, but I'm reading from next season, British leagues which have squad registration, so we do because you have to register a 25-man squad, will use a 17 foreign-based player, I guess, squad limit instead of the current work permit system. So I'm guessing they don't need the work permit. So the work permit system must just be for like Championship League 1 and League 2. So the rest of the leagues will continue to use work permits. But what I don't understand is why is it saying that specifically under the Premier League rules? Surely it should be what's relevant to it. But I don't know, that's the game itself. So I'm hoping that gives us a lot more capacity. The other thing I noticed is like 12,500 minimum stadium capacity. We've got 15,000, so we're just snuck in there. That would have been a kick in teeth, wouldn't it, if we couldn't get actually promoted. Well, anyway, let's have a look at tactics for today then, because we're running into this episode, aren't we? Nearly 8 minutes now. So what we're going with today, I think we're going to go with Beanie at net, Cargill and Pennington at centre-back partnership, Clark on right, Mitchell on left. I'm going with Garcia because, again, I want to sign him because I can't rely on Bragantia, and the thing is, Bragantia may be using a first-team basis back at, I don't know if it's Sporting Lisbon or whichever Portuguese team he came from. So if that's the case, if they're going to use him within the first team, I'll probably not be able to get him. So I want Garcia because he's probably the best of what we can get after him. Got King and De Silva in centre, Mandeville, Wilson and Balday up front. So this is probably going to be similar to what we get next year. Nikisha is close to fitness, to be honest. It's 6 to 12 days, but I don't think he's really getting much game time, is for the rest of the season. So he's right foot. So that'd be good. So I think if we had Nikisha on right, Wilson on left, because they've got the relevant preferred foot for them sort of sides. Mandeville through centre, I think that'll work really well. I think I need to develop him as an advanced forward. I would try and develop him as a striker, but I don't think we need that now, do we? If that's going to be the plan. So Mandeville's going to be the centre focal point, and we'll play Wilson and Nikisha off. And the good thing about it, that is they're all naturals in them positions then. Balday, we'll see if we get him. Maybe get him on loan. I don't know, we'll see. So Bragantia's on bench though, so I have dropped Capella. I don't think we're going to get Capella again after this season, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Hopefully we can sign Pennington as well. So that's the squad for today. So shall we crack on and see what we can get here then? So we're playing Bristol City. And where do they sit in the league? It doesn't tell us the city. Shall we have a quick look? So they're 21st in the league. So let's have a look at their form first. So, so they're not doing very well. 2 out of 5, so it's probably not bad for a team in that sort of position, but considering who we are, we should be dominating more than anything, shouldn't we? So, we'll hand it over to the system. There's not much to say. I mean, I can't see us really sort of not getting promoted now. It'd be, well, sorry, we are getting promoted. I can't see us really not getting first place, is what I'm meaning to say. Look at their kit. It's purple kit, eh? Don't see that. Purple kit, green shorts, good touchdown. Is that Ruben Reed? Not too bad. Now they're putting us under the cosh a little bit, aren't they? So if we can defend it. Ooh, a good save by Beanie. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next year as well. What do I want to do with goalkeepers? I did notice that Manchester City goalkeeper, Gunn, his contract was coming to an end, but they may have extended it because I think he's a decent young player, to be honest. If they haven't, it'd be nice to try and get him. I don't really want to use loanee signings on goalkeepers because as we've seen earlier in series, it's probably not what you want to do because you want your loanee signings to be more influential players out on the park. Because when we had Beanie, we had him on loan, if you remember, in League One, but we rarely played him. I think we were just lucky to get him at the end of the season. Because his contract ran out, wasn't it? I wonder how we'd be looking if we had Lawler. I think Beanie has made some fantastic saves this year. Particularly as the season's gone on, he's made very little mistakes. Not really anything costly at all, is it? The issue that I've had, the mistakes we've been making, is more to do with the defence, isn't it? That's where... Oh, Wilson! Oh, is it the post? Yeah, it's our defence really that's been the issue. We're sort of like headers, not necessarily just defence. Oh, that's a good finish by Mitchell. He's coming into force, isn't he? This guy. It's good form. What's he got, like 3 goals now or something? Over the last few games. Great finish. He's hit it with his right foot as well, hasn't he? First time, top corner. Fantastic. I like Mitchell, but I think he just needs to be a bit more well-rounded. I mean, how old is he now? He's 22. Could probably improve a little bit more. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know if it's our defence that's the issue. I think it's just something with game, innit? Defensively, teams just concede headers. I mean, maybe that's a reason for us to get like more of a target man or someone that's like really threatening on headers. But we'll see. That's a good ball through. Oh, he's done well there. I don't know if keeper saved it or he just went round him and hit the post. 5 shots to foot, 5 shots to pipe now though. So fairly even game. We've been lucky though. We've got the finish. Cargill, there we go. It's like his first goal for us as well. So we signed him in January transfer window, didn't we? On a free transfer. I mean, to be honest, if we're there on free transfer, he must be there at the start of the season as well. So probably missed out there, but he's done well for us. I think our defence has massively improved since we've signed him. Because before, I think Butler started deteriorating a little bit, I think. But that's the other thing as well. I've signed Butler onto a 3 or 4 year contract, but he's going to be a player coach now, so he's going to become a coach. He's going to be in the back scenes of the team. And I think that's good because he has been studying, hasn't he? Been studying for his courses. Let's make a few substitutions because I think we're pretty much in control, aren't we? They've looked a bit threatening at times, but I don't think we're at risk of throwing it away now. We'll put him on support though. Rowan Ince hasn't really been playing, has he? That's the thing with Rowan Ince, I'm just not sure. We'll put him there. Ball winning midfielder on support. He's knackered though, isn't he? He might not last the game here. Are we asking too much of him for 45 minutes? He just signed for us, didn't he, at the start of the season? It's just a shame I think we signed him. Did we sign him when his contract ran out, I think? I can't remember now. I was trying to get my head back around it. So look, they're piling pressure on now. Look, they've had 10 shots. But we signed... Oh, it's a great tackle by Cargill. He's having a good game, isn't he? But they could be right back in there. Ooh, I thought that were in there. Wilson may have suffered best take him off. It's not worth getting an injury, is it? See good Willie there. Give him a game. Way, Garcia! It classes his as well. I know he's took the deflection, but it's only classes an own goal if the original shot is shot off target. But yeah, I was saying about Ince. We signed him. We did expect him probably going to have a sort of like an important role in the team, but then Brigantia, we dropped him into like a roaming playmaker role, which is what Garcia is playing now. And unfortunately, Ince just not slotted into the team. We don't. I think I've tended to go with the younger lads, Amos or De Silva, more than anything, because they've got a lot more potential, I believe. I think Ince is about 27, isn't he? Got room to get a few more goals here, haven't we? He's played out left to Mitchell. He's got around the defender there. We're a bit lucky. Balday's gathering it on the far side. Plays it back to Clark. He's got man in centre finder. Got Garcia there. He's had a shot and he's deflected off their player. He's kept it in though. If Balday had actually chased that one down, he'd have probably had it. Now, I think it's Ruben Reed's going to the centre. Get a good pass into centre. There's 2 of them there and that's a finish in it. That's 3-1. We left a big gap there, didn't we, on the left-hand side at central defenders. I guess that's Cargill's role as well, isn't it? He's come across there, hasn't he? Now, it's not pulled back into his position, and that's been the issue there. So we're covering for Pennington, but Pennington got back, and then Cargill just stayed where he was. But it's having a 7.8, so it's not playing bad, is it? Pretty much everyone's playing well, aren't they? Balday should really be playing better, considering he's been on all the game. 6.5. Other ones that are lower are more subs, aren't they? Ball day. There we go. It's got to be higher than 6.5 now, hasn't it? It's got to. Pretty sure see how many goals some of these players have got into it. It looked like it was going to take a little while to decide what we were going to do. Very good player, though. 4-1, so we've definitely found our feet again. It could be interesting how we do a Premier League, and I think we're going to be. I don't think it's going to be as easy as it's been these last 2 seasons. I know we were expected to be relegated in sort of pretty much both seasons, weren't we? We've been league champions in both of them, so what's going on for here? Oh, Bristol is full time, 4-1, fantastic. Let's have a look. Let's see what's happening in the league. How much closer are we to securing the first place? Wilson's injured. 1 to 3 days. It's not bad. We can live with that, can't we? Ooh, he likes that. Are we going to be one of his favourite people now? That's what we want. No. Don't have any, does he? It's the club. Excellent support from manager. Wants to commit his future to the club. Police level training. Loving the partnership with De Silva. He thinks Mandeville's a great leader. No concern. So, if he wants to commit to our club, does that mean he wants to sign a contract with us? And if he does, that's fantastic. I think he runs out, doesn't he? Yep, 2019. It's going to be interesting to see what I want to see. I'll show you the guy that I want. He'll probably be under 18. No, it'd be the under 23s, I guess. Go on, this is the guy I want. He looks fantastic, doesn't he? His contract? Yes, it's expiring. So that's the guy I want, because I think he is just going to be a little bit step ahead of Beanie, isn't he? So I've quite lots of Beanie. What's Beanie doing? He does, yeah, he's a little bit better, isn't he? Same age as well. He's worth 400k, he's worth 250k. Well, anyway, guys, so let's go back to the league, shall we? So we are 16 points clear now. So if Crystal Palace, if Crystal Palace lose, oh my God, look at the form. That's not been good, has it? How did they beat us? If Crystal Palace lose, basically what's going to happen is we secure first place position, don't we? So we'll see that in next episode, I guess, won't we? Because we're going to quit it here because we're approaching on to 20 minutes. If our another game's going to be about nearly half an hour at this rate. So let's have a look, see what we're going to come back to. You know, we'll come back for Hull because that might be the game where we cement our first place and then probably finish the last game off maybe. So there you go then, guys. That's it for today. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Regular content coming out. If you like today's episode, please hit the like button. Any questions, any comments, drop in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next episode.